Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is the equation of a straight line. To find the equation of a straight line, we need two things. We need at least one point that lies on the line, and we also need the gradient. So let's have a look at a couple of examples. First one, we're going to find the equation of the straight line which has a gradient of 1/2 and passes through the point 5 minus 2. Okay, so we can label that the point AB. The gradient is m equals 1/2. So that will be y minus b equals m bracket x minus a. That's y minus 2 is equal to 1/2 bracket x minus 5. That divide 2 is causing difficulty there, so let's multiply through by that. So y minus 2 is y plus 2, multiply through by 2, and that will be 2y plus 4 is equal to 1 bracket x minus 5. 2y plus 4 is equal to x minus 5. I'm going to bring that across. And that will be 2y is equal to x minus 9. Example 2. Find the equation of the line passing through the point P, which is minus 2, 0, and the point Q, which is 1, 6. So remember, to find the equation of a straight line, we need any point AB, and we need to find the gradient. Well, we've got more than we require in terms of points. We've got 2. So eventually we'll choose one of those points. Now, we also need the gradient. Now, we can get the gradient because we have 2 points that lie on the line. So that's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, 6 minus 0 over 1 minus 2. That's 6 over 1 minus 2 is 1 plus 2 is 3. 6 over 3 is equal to 2. So we've got the gradient of 2. We can choose any point that lies on the line. So I'm going to choose the point 1, 6. And then sub that into y minus b equals m bracket x minus a. So that will be y minus 6 equals 2 bracket x minus 1. Y minus 6 equals 2x minus 2. Bring that across, change its sign, and that will be y equals 2x plus 4. Okay, example 3. We're going to find the equation of the line which passes through the point 3, 7 and is parallel to the line y equals 5x minus 2. Well, first of all, if the lines are parallel, then we know that the gradients are equal. So I can pick out the gradient of that line, because that's already in the form y equals mx plus c. So the gradient of that line is 5. Our line's parallel, which means it's also got a gradient of 5. We can label that as AB, and y minus b equals m bracket x minus a. Y minus 7 is equal to 5 bracket x minus 3. Y minus 7 is equal to 5x minus 15. Bring that across, change its sign, and that will be y equals 5x minus 15 plus 7 is minus 8. Okay, example 4. Find the equation of a line which passes through 2 minus 3 and is parallel to a line 2x plus y minus 3 is equal to 0. So parallel means that the lines have the same gradient. So we can see there that the gradient there is given by, well, not 2 actually, because that's not in the form y equals mx plus c. So let's readjust and rearrange that formula so that it's of the form y equals mx plus c. So let's keep y there. 2x comes across, becomes minus 2x, and minus 3 comes across to become plus 3. We can now see that the gradient of that line is minus 2, which means the gradient of our line is minus 2 also. There's the point AB. Y minus b equals m bracket x minus a. Y minus 3 equals minus 2 bracket x minus 2. That's y plus 3 is equal to minus 2x plus 4. And bring that across, change its sign, and that will be y minus equals minus 2x plus 1. Okay, next question. We're going to find the equation of the line which passes through 3 minus 4 and is perpendicular to a line y equals 2/3 x plus 1. Well, the gradient there is definitely 2/3, since that's already in the form y equals mx plus c. We know that the lines are perpendicular, so m1, m2 equals -1. And flip and invert 2/3 will give me -3/2. -3/2, there's the point AB. And y minus b equals m bracket x minus a. Y minus -4 is equal to -3/2 bracket x minus 3. That's y plus 4 equals -3/2 bracket x minus 3. Let's get rid of the divide by 2 by multiplying everything by 2. So that's then 2y plus 8 is equal to -3 bracket x minus 3. 2y plus 8 is equal to -3x plus 9. And bring that across to get 2y equals -3x plus 1. Okay, next question. Find the equation of the line which passes through the origin and is perpendicular to AB, where A is -1, 4 and B is -7, -9. Okay, so the lines are perpendicular. Let's first of all find the gradient of AB. So that will be -9, -4 over -7, -1. -9 minus 4 is -13 over -7 minus -1 is -7 plus 1. That's -6. And that will cancel to give me 13 over 6. Lines are perpendicular. M1, M2 equals -1. Let's flip and invert, and that will be -6 over 13. So the gradient of our line is -6 over 13. It passes through the origin 0, 0. Y minus 0 equals -6 over 13 bracket x minus 0. That's y equals -6 over 13 bracket x, and that can then just be written as y equals -6 over 13x. I do have an option at that point of multiplying through with 13, which gives me 13y equals -6x. Okay, find the equation of the line which passes through 6 minus 1 and is parallel to the equation of the line 3x minus 4y is equal to -9. Well, we can see that that is not in the form y equals mx plus c, so let's rearrange it so that is. Okay, so I can move that across and move that across, and that will give me 3x minus 9 is equal to 4y. So 4y equals 3x minus 9. Y equals 3 over 4x minus 9 over 4. I can then pick out the gradient, which is 3/4. The lines are parallel, which means the gradient of my line is also 3/4. Y minus b equals m bracket x minus a. And that's y minus -1 equals 3/4 bracket x minus 6. I can now get rid of the divide by 4 by multiplying through before. So y minus -1 is y plus 1, multiply through by 4, 4y plus 4 equals 3 bracket x minus 6. 4y plus 4 is equal to 3x minus 18. I'm then going to bring that across, and that will be 4y equals 3x minus 22. Okay, let's try one more. Find the equation of a line which passes through -5, -2 and is perpendicular to a line which has equation 5x minus 2y is equal to 0. Let's rearrange that so it's in the form y equals mx plus c. So 5x equals, bring the -2 across, make 2y across, becomes 2y. 2y equals 5x, and y is equal to 5 over 2x. Okay, so we know that lines are perpendicular, so m1, m2 equals -1, flip and invert, and the gradient of the line which is perpendicular will be -2 over 5. We've got the point AB, so y minus -2 equals minus 2 over 5 bracket x minus 5. Y plus 2 equals minus 2 over 5 bracket x plus 5. I can then multiply through by 5, and that will be 5y plus 10 is equal to minus 2 bracket x plus 5. 5y plus 10 is equal to minus 2x minus 10. Bring that across, and that will be 5y equals minus 2x minus 10 take away 10 is minus 20.